Now let's take a look at uh, Google Form, probably one of my favorite apps. It's a very useful and efficient app. So I don't believe I have this in my apps grid. So I will go over here to New, down to More, and then Google Forms. And so what these forms are used for, what I use them for is you can use them from anything from a quick survey to giving quizzes or tests in your classroom. So right now it's untitled. So let me go ahead and title this form, and I'll call it Training Form 1. Okay. Okay. So now if you see, the first thing it's going to prompt me to do is to add some type of item. And the question type can be one of several types. I can do multiple choice. I can do short response, like a text, paragraph text. I can have check boxes, choosing from a list, scale, grid, date, and time. So a lot of variety here. And so the first thing I'll do is I will use multiple choice. So what grade are you in? And so I can do 9. Right. So let's say if this is probably more like a survey. So I typed in the question title, and then I added my choices, and then if and I can click done. And so it's just as simple as that. So now I may notice that maybe I'm just giving this to upperclassmen, just 11th and 12th graders. So I can go back in and edit this by clicking this icon here, this little pencil icon, and I can take this choice out, 9th and 10th out. So all I have is 11th and 12th. Right? Also, if I want to make sure that the person taking this survey or this quiz, whatever this is, they answer this question, go back in the edit, and I can require this question to be answered by checking this box. When I do that, there's going to be a red asterisk that appears there. And what will happen is if they skip this question and try to submit the form, then it's going to prompt them to go back and complete this. Right? Right. Also, as you're creating questions, especially multiple choice tests, a lot of the format or the prefix of it tends to be very similar. So instead of starting completely from scratch, you can duplicate a question by clicking this icon here. You notice that it duplicated the question and the choices as well. So I can go back and I could change these to different choices or modify the question if I want to. Let's click done. So I have two that are the same, but even if they were different and I decide to get rid of one of these, I can go here and these are both the same. So click this little trash can icon, and that question is gone. Okay? So you can, and if you want to add a new question, click add item, and then you decide which type that you want, and you just continue to build and build and build until you have the type of form or quiz that you want. Let me delete this. All right.